Video, I will show you how to estimate A5 flyer using QuickEasy software. So first let's look at the job specifications. So let's say the customer is asking for A5 half-folded leaflets, and they requested for two quantities like 10,000 and 20,000. The close size is A5 and the open size is A4 landscape. uh, we need to print in art matte 170 GSM paper, and it need to be four colors in the front and four colors in the back side. The request for soft lamination and should be half folded, and the packing should be 1500 pieces per box. Let's see how easily we can estimate this using QuickEasy software. So first I will select the quotation module, and the quotation module will open and it will display all my existing quotations here. So first I will select the new button to create a new quote. So once I select new, it will create a new quotation with the new quote number, and this is the version number. You can see the quotation right now, it's in pending status. I will select the customer, so I can type the customer name. I'll find the customer name, and once I select the customer, all the contacts linked to this customer will be listed here. This is coming from inbuilt CRM. So let's say for our demo purpose, George has requested for the flyers. So let me give a reference. We'll give a reference name for this job: flyer A5 half folder. Okay. I can specify a category, that is an offset quote, and save. Now I have to press this estimate button, and I can estimate the job. We have different type of estimation engines, but if it's an outsourced job, we can use outsource estimation. If it's a generic estimation, or it's a product specific estimation. So for our demo purpose, we will do a printing estimate. Once I select printing estimate, estimation engine will open, and you can see in this window we have different tabs. It will as per the production process. So first in the description tab, first we will mention the close size so that customer can know that what is the final finish size of the job. I say it's A5. I can put a subcategory that it's a flyers. Here in this column, we will add the quantities. Let's say customer requested two quantities, 10,000 pieces and 20,000 pieces. We can add multiple quantities and unlimited quantities. There's no problem. Software will estimate as per the quantities we add here. Now we will estimate as per our production process. So first thing is that we have to estimate the pre-press process services. So in the pre-press, if you open this drop down box, you will see all your pre-press services which you do in your business or in your factory. Everything is listed, and this is configured as per what you do actually. And let's say for example we want to do designing, and we would like to charge for, let's say, 1 hour. So it will just press the add button, and the 1 hour charges has been added here. Then we have to add plates, which is not required right now, because the software will automatically add the plates and the plate making process based on the printer or printing machine which you select. You can directly just go to printing and add the printing process. So there are different type of printing process. So let's say for this example, we will take offset printing. And once you select offset, a small wizard will open. This wizard will guide you to quickly estimate the offset, go through the offset process. So here are the open sizes of the job. As I mean, predefined sizes, but you can just select, let's say my open size of the job is A4. I can select. It will automatically populate the open size, like depth and what is the depth and width. This is in mm, and it will define. We have put 2 mm bleed. If it's a custom size, you can change the open size. I'll just change the name of the section as a flyer, and let the bleed be 2 mm. If you want to increase or decrease, you can increase here. You can change here. Now I'll select next, and it will ask you to select the ink process. So for our demo purpose, we need to print in 4 colors in the front. So select front and 4 colors in the back. Okay. In case if you want to add any extra colors, you can add the spot colors. Or example, let us say we want to do water-based varnish on the front and back. So just say front and back here buttons. So you can see it added 4 colors, process colors and glossy varnish, and 4 colors in the back and glossy varnish. If you want to clear the ink, you can just press the clear button. Inks will get cleared, and you can again assign whatever the ink colors you want. I just put 4 colors in the front and 4 color press and press OK. Now you here in this window, it is just showing you what are the inks has been added. So you can see black, cyan, magenta, and yellow ink has been added. What are the plates? For each color we need 1 plate. What is the ink coverage? Just giving an summary of the inks. Just press next, and here in this window it will ask you which printer you would like to use for this estimation. So let's say if I say Komuri 4 color, this is 4 color, and I want to do it in work content method and select, it will show me the imposition diagram for this job. So if this diagram is indicating me that machine can do maximum 2 ops for this open size 297 by 210 mm. If I change the printer, let me estimate on a bigger machine, which is where this machine can do up to 700 by 1000 mm size sheet. So if I select this, the machine will tell me that I can just press default and it will show me that the machine can do maximum 9 ups. So this is very easy to understand how many ups a machine can accommodate. And if you wish to change, like say you want to now it's showing me 3 across and 3 down. That's a layout. But I would like to do in the layout of 2 across and 2 down. I can change. I can change however I want. I want to do 3 by 2 and I want to rotate. So you can change the imposition layout as per your plan. Like how the estimators, it's more convenient for estimator to plan the job as per the specifications. So example for our estimation for our specification, I'll just take Komuri and work content and I'll select here. It will go back to 2 ups because that's what maximum machine can up. I take the accommodate. Let me explain what this diagram is all about. If you see this red color box, this is the maximum machine can print. So if you see the machine has a constraint of 350 by 500 printing sheet size. So that's what it's showing me here, red color. The white color is the white box is the paper, and the gray is the job, which it's a section actually open size of the job. Now the software will consider the gripper margin. So you can see it is taking 15 mm gripper margin, 10 mm tail margin, and 20 mm for the side margins, and the bleed 2 mm. So based on the bleeds required on the flyer for the top, bottom, and the left side and right side, there's a 2 mm bleed, and with the gripper margin, the software will indicate that with at least 326 by 448 mm size paper is required. So you can easily understand whether your open size will fit in this particular paper or not. Okay. Now I'll just go to next, and it will show me the papers, what is available in my library or in inventory. So this is here in QuickEasy we have a paper library, or we can manage all your papers based on different suppliers, and you can here in this window you can filter it based on the categories, type of the subcategories of the paper. So if you see I want to filter only coated paper. I can see all the coated papers here, or I want to see the footboards. I can select footboard. I can see all the footboards, or I can filter based on the thickness of the paper. Let's say I want to see all the papers with 170 GSM, so I can easily see all the 170 GSM papers. So it's easy for estimators to select the papers. You can also use the search field to search any paper with the name. Let's say I want to find anything with the name wood, so it will find me the paper with the name wood, or let's say art. So I find all the papers with the name art. So for this demo, we need 170 GSM art matte paper. So once I select this paper, it will show me this paper comes in two stock sizes. One is 64 by 900 and one is 700 by 1000. There are two different stock sizes. So here, if you see, when you select this paper, it will show you what is the cost of one sheet, and if you select 700 by 1000, what is this cost of a sheet. This is in this the currency which we set up in the system is dirhams. It's in AED, so it's showing you in AED. I just select this OK, and it will show me how many paper worksheets can accommodate in one sheet. So maximum we can take 4 outs from this one sheet. I can just select the maximize button and check box, and it will cut exactly in the middle. So now our sheet size is exactly 350 by 500. Our stock size is 700 by 1000, and our job open size is 297 by 210. So it's very simple. Then you just click next, and your estimation for printing is complete, and you will get a very nice detailed breakup of all the costs. So here in this window you can see our the summary shows you the printing will take 3.3 hours. The 2 kg ink is required, and you need 1283 sheets. The cost is here. Now below you can see the breakup of this printing hours. So this printing 3.3 hours is built by 3 components: make ready time, running time, and wash up time. So it requires 3 hours. This is 3.3 hours, and this time is calculated based on the configuration what we set up in the beginning beginning. So based on your machine, requires make ready, how much time it required to make ready and wash up, and based on the speed, this machine will be configured. So we create cost centers, and the cost centers will the estimation will pull the 1 hour rate. So to run this machine 1 hour, the cost is 106 dirham, and this 106 dirham is covering all the cost to like it's a machine depreciation cost, and the operator labor cost, maintenance cost, everything is calculated. So it's very clear to us that to run this machine, our cost is 106 dirham for 1 hour. So for 3.3 hours, it will take 344 dirhams, 182 dirhams. So, and you also see other breakups. So you can see this is done in work and turn. So the software will use same plates for front and back. That's why there are 4 plates. There are 2 ups in the imposition. There will be 2 passes, because for 1 pass for front and 1 pass for back side. There is actually we need to do 10,000, so we're getting 2 up, so it's required 5,000 sheets to be printed. The 10 sheet is extra for the run wastage, and it will show you the total run sheets, how much is the run length and run area in meters and square meter. Also, you can see the paper quantity breakup. So you can see the actual we need 1,251 sheets of 700 by 1,000 mm, and 30 sheets for make ready, and 2 sheets for run hours. So if it is 30 sheets for make ready, so it's like it is taking around 120 worksheets for make ready. So since we are getting 4 pieces out of 1 sheet, so total we will get 120 sheets for make ready. All these are configured as per your business, your machine. So it's all configurable. Okay. Just that's all, and just press finish, and you see it will show you a summary here, a very clean and neat summary, so you can easily read, like this section is flyer, this is the open size of the job, and there are only one repeats. How many colors in the front, how many colors in the back, what is the ink consumption for the front, and what is the ink consumption for the back, what is the which machine and which printing process, what is the number of how many ops, it's a work content method, what is the printing sheet size, 350 by 500, how many plates are required, what is the breakup of the cost for make ready and run and running and the wash up charges. So this is the printing charge. Which paper we are going to select, we are going to print on which paper. So it's in the ArtMat 170 GSM. There are 30 sheets for make ready. In one sheet we'll get 4 pieces, and total sheet we need 1283 sheets. Per sheet cost is 152 and total price is here. So this is the breakup of the printing estimate. And if you go back to the pre-press, if you will see automatically the system has added the plate making charges and the cutting charges, because you have to cut the paper, right? So there is time taken to cut the paper. So so if you see the breakup of hours is here. So half an hour for the plate making and 0.2 means almost almost like 20 minutes for cutting the paper. So this charge what you see here, this is the plate making charge, and the actual material will be added in the material tab. So the actual plates, therefore we need 4 plates is added here. So this is the process is added separately, and the plate material is added in the material tab. Okay, and if you can also double click and see how this half an hour is calculated. So if you double click this process, you can see the charge, it's the cost is coming from the CTP department. The CTP department to run that department, the per hour is 91 dirhams, and machine can do the department can produce 20 plates in 1 hour and 15 minutes for make ready to set up the job. So totally it will require half an hour. So it's very realistic cost. That is, it will consider the exact cost as per as per the time taken to produce any process. Okay. Now we will go back to the finishing tab, and here in this finishing tab we will see all our finishing services. So these services are also configured based on your factory's setup. So let's say what machines you have, what kind of how much time will require to produce to make any process. So let's say for our demo we need to laminate. So we need to do laminations. I'll select lamination. You'll see all the lamination services. We have added a multiple lamination services because the roll widths are differently available. So let's say we for this job we will do laminate using the 350 mm roll. So and we want to do two-sided. So if you see here itself, you can see the make ready time is 15 minutes and maximum machine can do 500 square meter in 2 hours. You can see here. So once I add this and say that I want to apply to the flyer, so it will show me that it will do 876.75 square meter. That is the requirement for the job to do 10,000 flyers. It will take 3.8 hours. And this is the process cost, processing time, how much is the processing cost, and the material, which is the film, to the lamination film will be added in the material. So you can see, so 1757, this has to do both the sides. So 1757 square meter, what is the price of 1 square meter and what is the total cost? So because it's added, it calculates the material, it's very easy for you to issue the material from the inventory. So once the job has been confirmed, you have a clear list of what material you need. Okay. Then let's say we have to cut the flyer because it's in 2 up, so we have to cut it in. So I'll say cutting, and I'll just say add. Then I want to do fold, so I can select fold, and all folding services are here. And I'll say that I want to do half fold, so I'll select half fold. That's all. It's very simple. Just select the service and add. And you can see all the services are added. It is showing you which department. The provider means which department. This is the lamination department. This is the poster department. This is folding department. So everything you can see that if you see it calculates the hours. Now if you open the half fold and double click this, you can understand the calculation. So to this department, hourly rate is 70 dirhams. We need 15 minutes to set up, and in machine, that particular machine, folding machine, can do 10,000 folds in 1 hour. So based on this parameter, the software calculates that it requires 1.3 hours, and we get our cost. So the cost is very accurate, very realistic, and it's very simple to keep on adding the services. Okay, and next I will go to the dispatch and say that I want to pack this. How do I want to pack? I want to pack in A4 cartoon. I can add a destination. Which destination? The charges we can configure based on the destination. And let's say we want to do truck delivery, so there will be charges. If you have to do by courier, then you can put a courier charges. If you don't want to charge, you can say free delivery. We'll say truck delivery and add. So you can see the delivery charges has been added here. I can change the quantities in one box. So let's say I want to pack in one box 1500 flyers, and I save. It will automatically calculate how many cartoon boxes required. So it requires 7 cartoon boxes, and there's a cost is added. This cartoon box will be added again in the material tab. So all the materials will be in the material tab, and the paper, you can see here there's a separate tab here for the paper. So it's very simple. And now if you go through you can just review everything. You can see that it is as per the production process. First we will design, then we'll make the plates, and we will pre-cut. We will print it on Komori on this particular paper, and we will soft laminate it, cut it, and half fold it. So, and we'll pack it on a A4 carton box and deliver it. So all the process are very clearly listed, and this will come in the job order. Okay. So now if you go to the pricing tab, and you can see we added 2 quantities, 10,000 and 20,000. Both the quantities, it will show you what is your cost, production cost. So this is your total production cost. This cost is including both. So this cost is showing you including your direct and indirect cost. So material cost and your overhead. So because it's calculated everything, like all the operations, labor, all whatever the business overheads are there, everything is calculated in this particular cost. If you want to see only the direct cost, so let's say only the material cost, that you can see here. This is the material cost, and it will also give you a breakup of all, like what is pre-press, or what is how much for paper, how much for ink, how much for printing. So it gives you a breakup. This is your cost, this is your profit. So this profit is here, it's coming here, and this is your total. And this is if you have a VAT, then it will calculate the VAT, and it will show you with the VAT how much. So it will also shows you very neatly, clearly that this is your cost, including the business overheads and material costs, and this is your direct cost. Okay. Now the good part is that since now we have the cost, and we have put a default markup for this. So we say that 30% I want to keep markup for this particular customer. So based on this markup, the software is adding 30%, and that is my profit is 1,101, and the selling price is 4,775. So you can change the selling price. So you can change the total, or you can change the per unit price. So here the unit price is also showing you both. The selling price is 0.47, and per piece cost, production cost, is 36 fills. Okay. So if it is 20,000, it is coming to 34 fills. So because the quantity is more, in offset the cost will come down. So you can clearly see the cost is coming down. And if you have to give commission to anybody, like agents or anybody, freelancers or anybody, you can say that I want to give 5% commission on selling price or on the cost price or profit. You can define, and that will be added as a separate commission as a cost. So it will not be, that is also a part of the cost. Okay. I'll just remove this commission for now. You can also see, you can also edit the prices. So example, if you selling price, you cannot edit the cost price, and you can edit the selling price. Let's say I want to sell it one flyer for 50 fills, and this one I want to sell it for 45 fills. So when you save it, it will show you if you're selling at 50 fills, your markup is 36%. If it is for 20,000 quantity, if it is 45 fills, you are assessing your selling price, you are making 31% margin. Either you can change the selling price, or you can change the markup. So for example, I'll change the cancel this fixed prices and say that I want to put 40% markup, and for 20,000 quantity I want to put 30% markup, and save. The software will show you that this is your selling price as per the markup. In case if you sell at low price, let's say you offer them 3,500, let's say. So the software will show you, okay, you are making loss. You're making like 1.4.7 percentage less than your cost price. So this is very good for you to easily understand whether my job is at particular selling price is profitable or not. So to do this manually, it's really tough. So it take consumes a lot of time. Okay, so I'll change it back to like 4,500, and this one will say 8,000. Okay. And one more very good feature in the software is, like, let's say many time customer want to understand what will be the cost if they increase the quantity. So I can say that I want to see my cost for the quantity from 5,000 to, let's say, 100,000 on a step of every 5,000, and show me. So it will show you for every 5,000, like for 5,000, 10,000 till 100,000, what is my cost. Now if you see, for 5,000 the cost is 41 fills, and as the quantity increase the cost comes down, and you can show this to your customer and they will like it, and then you can ask them to produce more to get the get lower prices, selling prices. So this is one good feature. Let me go back and change it to normal. Okay, so now we have two quantities. So that's it. So we have estimation. Our estimation is complete. And if you go to the description now, and you will see this, the software is automatically creating a specification for the quotation. So if you see, it's here, and you can if you see that every process there is a description checkbox. If you say that you don't want to show this particular service to the customer, you can remove it, and you can go back to the description, and you will see that the designing is not coming here. If you want to show, then just click this again checkbox. Let's say I want to show both plate making and this one. Save. So if you see, you will see both the specifications are here. If you want to put some notes, you can put here, or you can add some internal notes, like for your internal notes you can add here. And now if you go back to our press back button, you will see this is our quotation. This is our quotation header, and this is the item number 1 is flyer A5 folder. You can output this to a PDF. So we can preview before that. So let's say we have a different type of quotations. Like you say, like I want to see only I have quoted for 10,000 and 20,000, but in this quote you will see it gives you very neat code with all the specifications automated, so you save a lot of time. It will show you your cost, everything, and this is for only one quantity. But if you want to show for both the quantities, let's say I want to show to the customer 10,000, you can take a different version of the quotation. You can see now it will show you both the quotes, both the quantities, 10,000 and 20,000. So this is very simple. And you can also save time, like rather than you save it to PDF and send it to customer, you can directly email from here. You can say, like I can say email it from here, and it will automate. We have an inbuilt email engine. You can directly create an email. We can text it, or you can make a HTML template for your quotation, and you can send it directly to them. So I hope you like this demo. If you have any questions, you can connect back to us, and thank you very much.